Hello, it is Editing Monet. I recorded this TBR right after I came home from Dave & Buster's and I had alcoholic drinks. I thought that I was in a much better shape than I actually was, and so I thought it was a good idea to film this TBR. Turns out, I lied to myself. You guys are gonna see me descend into a bit of a drunken chaos throughout the video, so just remember that things are more logical to an inebriated person than they actually are. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I am Monet and you are watching Life is Monet. I cannot believe that we are officially the third month into the year. 2023 is flying by, but I'm okay with that because I am officially like 2 months away from graduation, 2.5 months away from getting my master's, and I am through the roof ecstatic about that. Like, you don't have any idea. And so if it wants to keep flying by all means, I'd love that. This month is going to be a bit bittersweet for me because I actually start writing like my capstone for graduation this month. I have a 2-week kind of like vacation this month, and then on the last day of this month I will be doing a cross-country road trip where I am actually moving out of Washington and going back very far on the other side of America. So it's gonna be a lot going on as I prepare my house and like start packing and cleaning and reading and writing my graduation paper and also raising my kids and being a wife to my husband and, you know, all the things that I juggle while not being a juggler. So pray for me. With that being said, usually I pull about 5 prompts out of the jar, but this time I'm gonna end up pulling more just because I have the 2-week break where I'll be free to do whatever I want. And then also, I guess I'll be picking up a lot more audiobooks this month so that I can start doing my packing and my cleaning. And I usually go through audiobooks much faster than if I'm reading, of course, physically. So I feel like we can do 8 prompts out of the jar and I can commit to that. So let's get started. Going in for pull number 1, I have 2 in my hand. Reread Red Rising and the sequel. This one is pretty fortuitous because 1, I actually reread Red Rising last month because I made it fit with the prompt that I already had. So I've already done my reread. However, I have not picked up the sequel. And so this is very fortunate because I'm finally making my way through this freaking trilogy and I'm excited about it. All the things that I was promised when reading Red Rising that I didn't get in book 1, like it better be here. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that. And going in for my second pull, see what we get here. Read a classic retelling. Oh, I have the perfect book. For that prompt, I'm gonna be reading Juniper and Thorn. It's a retelling of what? I have no freaking idea, but I know it's a retelling. Ha! It's a gothic horror retelling of the Juniper Tree in which a young witch seeks to discover her identity and escape the domination of her ruthless wizard father. Okay, cool. We'll see how that goes. Have I read the original telling? No. But what I will do that I didn't do when I was supposed to is read a spoilery summary and watch a little spoilery video. And then once I get the bearings, right? Once I get the foundation for what she's retelling, we'll be reading a retelling. Going in for our third pull. Why do I always have multiple in my freaking hand? Read the last 5-star read by your favorite booktuber. I actually just watched a video today from Peru's Project and she read Empire of Exiles, which she loved. She didn't state her rating in the video, but if I had to guess, I would say it's at least like 4.5 to 5 stars. Maybe I'm a little too early because she hasn't actually posted her review on Goodreads yet, but I know that she loved it, so I'm gonna go with that one. This is a new fantasy release that I actually got the ARC for months ago, but it's been out for months, so that shows you how long it's been sitting on my cart. I very vaguely know what this book is about. We are set years after a revolution that is starting to have a resurgence within this empire. It's kind of like the briefest synopsis I can give. Going in for our 4th pull. So many just fell out. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Shake it up because I dropped quite a few on the floor just now. Blind pick, read, or unhaul. I'm not gonna use my shelves for that. I'm actually gonna use this bookish app that I have, and I'm gonna go through my unread, and then I'm just gonna stroll and pick one. A Memory Called Empire. Do I know what this book is about? Fuck no. Not even a little bit. None. at all. I know that it's sci-fi. I know that it's beloved. And I know that it's been on my shelf too damn long. So we're gonna pick it up. I own book 1 and book 2. I hope to the high heavens it's a duology and that I own the completed thing already, because if it's not a duology and it's like a trilogy or a quartet and I'm that far behind, I'd feel a high amount of pressure, and I don't want to feel that. So in my mind, this is a duology that I don't know what it's about, but I bought both books, so like, why would I do that? Who knows, you know? 4 out of, did I say we were doing 8 or 7? I can't even remember to how many I committed to. I think I said 8. Hopefully we're going in for our 5th pull. Read a book by an author you've never read from before. Because I have so many like sci-fi and fantasy books so far, I'm gonna pick up a fantasy romance, and that is Half a Soul. This is very much more romance heavy. You know that it has phase, and our main character has half a soul. Come back at the end of the month when I wrap up these books, because I swear to you, I know how to talk about books, and maybe I'll have a better idea of what the hell to say after I've read them. Pull number 6. We Hunt the Flame. This is a YA fantasy series. That's all that I can tell you. But in my defense, this arrived at my door as a gift. That's probably why I don't know what the hell it's about. This is a bad month for me. Like, usually I don't know synopsis, but like, between me and you, I could read the synopsis and then edit to the part where I tell you what it's about. But I just left Dave & Buster's where they served me alcohol, and so I'm not even gonna play myself and pretend like I can read the words on the back of that book flap and then give you this facade like I am confidently knowing what I'm talking about, because then I would be playing me and you for a fool. So I'm gonna do what my alcohol level will allow me to do, and that's flat out tell you the truth. Okay, pull number 7. Read a mystery. For that one, we're going to go with the plot, which I'm gonna call a mystery because I'm really not even sure what this genre is, but we're following this professor who was on the up and coming part of his career as a writer, but then something happened and he plummeted, and he ended up just being a teacher at this university. And one of his students comes to him bragging about a book that he's gonna write that's gonna be so phenomenal that gets on the teacher's nerves, and he's like, okay, I don't care. But then he reads the book and he cares. And then years go by and the student has not published the book. And so the teacher takes the plot of the book and writes it himself, and he enjoys money and fame and respect. And then he gets an email from someone unknown calling him a thief. And then he starts spiraling, trying to figure out if the plot that he stole was actually stolen from someone else. And that's how you give a fucking synopsis. I'm proud of myself. I'm not gonna lie, like, the stack is getting a little intimidating. Just a wee bit. 8th and final pull, and I hope that I told you in the beginning of this video that I was gonna pull 8 prompts, because if I pull an extra one, I'm gonna be upset with me. So, yeah, let's just go and pull 8, because I'm putting my faith in 8. Final prompt. Read an adult fantasy by a female author. Can I double up? Because like Half a Soul does count for that, because it is adult, it is fantasy, and it's written by a female. I hope. Yeah, it's written. I hope it's a female. But I set the rules for my own prompt jar, but I never set any rules. So technically I can do what I want, but maybe I should pick a time where I'm not under the influence to decide that. Let me just pick a book. Why do I feel like all the books on my shelves are written by men? I have prevailed. We're going to be reading Scorpica. This is book 1 in a recently released, or like as early as last year released, fantasy series. It has 5 female POVs, and they're all queens of different kingdoms, and that's really all that I know. But the inside flap says that it's perfect for fans of Spinning Silver and Circe, which are 2 books that I gave average scorings, but maybe if you merge them together, it could be 5 stars, or at least it could be a decent time. Okay, so here we have our 8 definite reads for the month. We have I don't know what happened. Here we have our 8 definite reads of the month. We have Scorpica, Juniper and Thorn, We Hunt the Flame, The Plot, Empire of Exiles, A Memory Called Empire, Golden Sun, and Half a Soul. One additional book that I am almost positive I will be reading this month, but won't be from my TBR, is the third book in the Legends of the First Empire, which is going to be Age of War. I am so excited to pick this book up. It is book 3. I'm really looking forward to how we're going to close like the first arc. Although there are 6 books in the series, the first 3 books kind of complete one half of the story, and then the last 3 is like something different. So I'm looking forward to like having this finale feel while still being in the middle of a series. Thank you guys for watching my video, making it to the end. I really thought that I had it together enough to film this and appear to be normal, but that descended pretty quickly. So if it's chaotic, I apologize about that. Also, huge thank you to all of my recent subscribers. I just hit 6,000 subscribers, which is crazy to me. So I want to give a thank you to each and every one of you who support my channel and watch it. If you're here and you're still watching, leave me a wine glass, and I will see you guys in my next one.